my name's Lanny, and today we're going to be discussing My Heart and Other Black Holes. This review is going to be totally spoiler free, so if you haven't read the book, then you can still watch the entire video. This book is about a girl named Azelle, and I think that's how you pronounce her name, and she's totally obsessed with plotting her own death. She's suicidal and she believes that everyone around her hates her. But the problem is that she doesn't think that she has enough courage to do her own death. So she goes onto this website, and there's a section called Suicide Partners, where you can find another person, and then you guys can work together to die together. So it's kind of like how in the Hunger Games, Katniss and Peeta worked together to die, and so they ate those berries at the same time, but they didn't actually die, but whatever, that's irrelevant. So on the section of the website called Suicide Partners, she finds a teenage guy called Frozen Robot, also known as Roman, even though I think Roman is a really cool name. Why would you name yourself Frozen Robot? And he's haunted by something that happened in his path, and he wants to end his life too, so he's looking for a partner. But as they get to know each other, and as they get closer to the date that they want to do the suicide, Azelle starts to question if she really wants to die. So that's pretty much what this book is about, and I'd give it around an 84% and maybe 4 stars. This book is dealing with a very serious matter, and I just don't think that she really handled it correctly in the beginning because she was trying to be funny, and I thought there were a lot of suicide jokes that I didn't really find funny, and I found them insensitive. And in the beginning, maybe it was supposed to be like this, but I just thought that the main character was just wallowing in self-pity, and then she was trying to convince the reader and herself that she was really depressed and really actually wanted to die because she just kept on bringing it up. And in the beginning, I just thought some of the characters were kind of cliche because this hasn't happened to me. People in my own school, I can't imagine them being that mean if I was in that case scenario or really like that. And another thing that annoyed me was I felt like the main character was pushing everyone away, so it wasn't entirely their fault, but it was also hers, even though she was blaming them, it seemed like. And then we have Roman, the other main character, and I actually liked him more than I liked the main character, really, because he's not really the type of person who you would think would be suicidal, but I guess that's just telling you, don't judge a book by its cover. Cliche themes. Don't you love them? But I did enjoy reading this book in about the last 50 pages. But if this book does have something going for them, it's that some parts of the book, it's like, since you're reading the book to yourself, it's like the book is talking to you and you're telling yourself these words. So it's like someone's telling you all the stuff that's happening. And there were just several parts in the book where just like it struck a chord in my heart because I was like, aw, that's so nice. Thanks, book. So I did enjoy this book, and it was a really fast read. I read it in about a day or something like that, a day and a half, I'm not sure. But the thing is, the last book that I read before this was A Tale of Two Cities, and that font is really small, and the linings between the page ends and like the ends of the words are really thin, and then it was just bugging me the entire time how this is wasting so much paper. Like, look at all that space. Look at all that space where you could have just filled with words and then used less papers and then not have killed an entire forest. So I feel kind of bad, but that was annoying me the entire time, and then I realized, wait, a lot of young adult books do that. Oh. Sigh. Why? But then again, it's also very pretty, so it's kind of okay. I mean, look at how beautiful it is. And it's textured. So, in conclusion, I did enjoy this book. I don't really know if I would recommend it to a friend. Because in the beginning, I did find it very insensitive to those, because of those jokes and all that. But that's the end of my spoiler-free review, so thank you so much for watching. Bye!
So it's kind of like the Hunger Games. So it's kind of like in the Hunger Games. So it's kind of like in the So it's kind of like how in the Hunger. So it's kind of like how in the Hunger.
Kind of like in the Hunger Games. So it's kind of like in the Hunger Games when Katniss and Peeta work together to